Hey YouTube, Alex here. Good morning. I am coming to you from Bacong, Philippines. We are south of Dumaguete, between Dumaguete City and Darwin. I just landed a few days ago. I've had a chance to have plenty of coffee and rest. I think those two things are the opposite of each other. But I wanted to come to you today because I wanted to answer the question, are all these expat bloggers lying to you about immigration? You're probably hearing, oh no, they don't want us anymore. We're not welcome here anymore. And I wanted to dispel some of these myths by sharing what my experience was. I just came in Sunday morning. We're here Tuesday midday. I've had a chance to meet up with some people that I've known through the vlogging community. I've had a chance to reflect on my experiences in immigration, and I thought I'd share a bit about that. It's a beautiful day here in the Philippines. It's just a special country, and I was really disappointed when I heard that the rules are changing and oh, foreigners aren't welcome and this and that. Well, first off, I think you should know that the immigration policy in the Philippines has not changed in 84 years. So it's not something that's going to be changing in an extreme way. I thought I'd share a bit about my experience. So when I came through immigration, I landed in Manila around 2 o'clock in the morning. Manila airport, still packed, still busy, people there for layovers, people there to fly to other parts of the Philippines. And I go through customs. They don't even check any of my stuff. There was no questions asked about it. I just indicated that I had nothing to declare, which is true. I had nothing to declare, nothing that they would need to check out. And so they waved me on through, super friendly as always. People have always been nice to me, whether it's Cebu or Manila. And so then I go up to immigration and she asks me, hello sir, how long are you staying? And I said, yes ma'am, I'm staying here for 30 days. I had a qualifier to this. I am an American. I think that maybe if you're not American, you've got a different set of rules. So for me, she said, okay, sir. And she marked my passport for 30 days, no issues. They did not check my proof of onward flight. They did do that in Vietnam. So they did want to see that I had plans to fly out within 30 days from the Philippines, because the airline is actually responsible if you get stuck somewhere. So after I got through, I changed my mind and I decided, you know what, technically I can stay longer than 30 days if I get the proper extensions. And so I canceled my return flight and then went to the domestic terminal. One thing that I did that was a mistake in between the international flight into Manila and the transfer is that I didn't grab my bags. You actually have to grab your checked luggage when you land in Manila from outside of the Philippines. You grab it and you take it with you through customs. And that way, if they have any questions, they want to check your bag out, they can do so, no problem there. Totally understand it, but I forgot to do so. So I forget about my bag. I just have my carry-on with me. I end up going through domestic security and going to the waiting area to figure out the gate for my flight. Well, about an hour and a half before my flight is set to leave, this is around 3:45 a.m., I get a email from Cebu Pacific saying, hey sir, you abandoned your luggage, you need to come get that. We require that you grab your bag at the international arrivals and then take it through customs with you. So I had to go backwards through domestic security. I had to work my way all the way back, asking each person at each step in the way, hey, I forgot to grab my bag. Can I come through here? Oh, sure, sir. And so they walked me through and then they sent me back through these tunnels through the Manila airport. I eventually made my way back. I got the attention of the Cebu Pacific employees at the baggage claim and international arrivals, let them know, hey, my name's Alexander. I got a notice that I abandoned my bag. I'd like to pick that up, take that off your plate. Oh, sure, sir. They had this big stack of bags, asked me which one was mine. I pointed at it, grabbed it, and that was sufficient. So then I worked my way back to domestic security, got through domestic security with no issues. The guys giggled a little bit because they saw I was coming back through for a second time, and that's not their fault. They're just doing what they got to do. I was a little bit worried about making sure I got through on time, but it wasn't a major situation because I'm there at 4 in the morning, probably the least busy hour in Manila. So after I got back through domestic security, then they had announced my gate. Fortunately, I didn't have to transfer terminals, which I was a little bit worried about. Everything went smoothly. I went to the gate, I waited, and they're boarding, and then I'm boarding my flight. Flight to Dumaguete went smoothly. They had a little bit of turbulence, but it wasn't really bad. And they warned us about it. They're so nice here, and they let us know, hey, be aware there's gonna be a little bit of turbulence. It was not bad at all. So yeah, landed in Dumaguete, departed the plane, walked into the Dumaguete Airport in Sibulan, collected my bag. My bag was one of the first to come out, probably because it was one of the last to be checked. I grabbed my backpack and then started my journey into town. So all this to say, you don't have to worry about it. This stuff about, oh, they're making it so hard. As far as arrivals go, I had no issues. There wasn't any questions like, oh, what are you doing here for a month, sir? They just stamped me in. They took my word for it. And now, definitely be updating everyone when I go to do my tourist visa extension. That should be happening sometime in the next few weeks. I'll go to Dumaguete Immigration and I'll sort that out. I probably will have to go to Cebu in the next few months to renew my passport, and I'm happy to share about that experience as well. I'm out of breath. These people are strong. Just another day in the Philippines. What do you guys catch? You catch fish?
Yes.
Hmm. What kind of fish do you catch?
Hello.
Ah, hello, sir. What kind of fish do you catch?
Swordfish.
Swordfish? Big! Wow!
Huh? Eagle fish?
Eagle fish.
Kaya may, ini mo din swordfish. Swordfish na may. Wala. Kapataw ka no?
Ano nila, bayanan na nila kwarta. Isa pa.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Churo pa kada oy.
Bukan ini. Ada kita dako do. Kapataw ka no?
You catch it with the net. The net. Ah. Hmm. What's your name?
Jandi.
Jandi. I'm Alex. Nice to meet you. Beautiful country. How long do you go fishing?
140. 140. Imong edad ba? All
You go in the morning.
8 a.m.
8 a.m. Wow. You guys are hardworking. You're from Bakong. Oh, I'm new here. Beautiful. Nice to meet you guys. They're so friendly here. There's no place in the world I could walk up to strangers like that and just start talking about what they're working on and what they're doing. It's just an incredible place. You see, they still use these traditional style boats that are beautiful to look at and also very efficient. Definitely seafaring people. I'm gonna do the rest of the video from here because we had a couple of aggro dogs. Now I'm gonna share what I'm gonna do. This isn't advice. You probably heard me say that before. If I give you bad advice and you take it, you've got me to blame. If you give me bad advice and I take it, I've got you to blame. This is what my plan is to do if I stay here more long term, if I get questions in immigration about what I'm doing. Basically, I'll talk about my channel. I'll need to get authorized for that, of course. I'll also likely be in a relationship at that point. I know that some have said that relationships don't count, but I think that if you go to immigration and you're honest you're really in a relationship, you really are thinking about getting married, then it's more plausible. I'd rather be honest and get denied and at least know that I did the right thing than to go in and try to make up some story. Oh, I'm a fiance, but then I'm really single, right? You don't want to get a bad reputation. You don't want them to get the impression that you're trying to bend the rules, that you're trying to misuse the opportunity to come and stay here for a while. As far as I know, they just want to know you have a reasonable story, that you're not just making stuff up, because unfortunately there are some foreigners out there that cause trouble and they have a responsibility to look out for their people. And so I don't blame them at all for having at least a little bit more scrutiny, because when people described the visa process to me before, I thought that may change. I don't know anybody working in immigration. I'd be happy to meet somebody working there. This is just hearsay, but I'm not worried about it. I feel pretty confident that I can reasonably justify staying here for a while. This trip may get cut short by my need to work, but if it doesn't, I have confidence that my honest story is reason enough to extend my stay, and if it's not, so be it. It's out of my hands. Why do I have confidence that I'll be in a relationship in the near future, sorting out whether or not marriage makes sense down the line? It's because people are already trying to set me up. People are already asking me many times per day, are you single, sir? Where's your wife, sir? Oh, do you think she's pretty, sir? And like introducing me to their friend. The culture here is very relationship oriented. People are more collectivist and they want to see you happy and they want to see their friend happy. That's why I think that I'll eventually pivot to the marriage visa, the 13A visa. This is the immigration visa by marriage. Plenty of foreigners that are married to local ladies are utilizing that visa. I do think that I wouldn't be able to do it here in Dumaguete. I'd have to go up to Cebu, but it's certainly worthwhile and doable to make sure that I maintain a spotless record and that I'm following the rules as they've been provided to me. I think that it's fairly straightforward, and I would be happy to make a commitment not just to this country, but then also one of the women that is from here. They're just so lovely, beautiful, kind, sweet, friendly, warm-hearted. They have a lot of values that really resonate with me, much more so than many women in the West. And I'm looking forward to it, right? I mean, you make that kind of commitment, they know you're serious, that it's not just, you're not just coming here for a good time, that you're coming here for a long time. It wouldn't bother me a bit. The only missing piece of the puzzle for me right now is achieving financial independence. When I achieve that, I have full confidence that I could stay here long-term. Plenty of foreigners have done that and will continue to do that as more and more issues arise in the West. It fits the bill for me. So thanks so much for watching. I just wanted to discuss this immigration thing that everybody seems to be talking about. Hey, are foreigners no longer welcome? I don't think that's the case at all. I think you have to have a narrative. I think you have to have a reasonable explanation as to why you want to stay here for a long time. And I have no reason to believe that I'll be denied. This isn't a guarantee. Your mileage may vary. I don't know what your reasons are for coming here to the Philippines. There are many different reasons to come to this country. I like it. It's a beautiful country. The people are super friendly. The weather's nice. People speak English. It's a really special place, and I like it the way it is. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know about your experience down in the comments. Maybe you have a conflicting experience. Maybe you can add some nuance to the discussion. I can only speak to my experience, which was very positive. Give us a thumbs up if this content has been helpful to you, and please subscribe to the channel down below if you want to see more content like this. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.